Now, let's take a next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That is exactly what you should be. Ugh!
Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone? Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eeny Meeny?
I think you can see where this is headed.
Oh God, no.
Witness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is, like, Eeny Meeny. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at, university.
What is parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
And I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Meany. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Oh! Well, let's see.
If that's the case then, let's hear your testimony. This is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. Witness testimony after the murder. Alright.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something. Like, totally terribly.
Now, hold your horses. Young lady, you're saying the person that entered your room was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Shut up. Oh shit, I'm calling someone. Oops.
You mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of the channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness?
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what that terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Of course.
Miss Meany, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me.
There was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eeny? Okay, don't talk to me. I'm recording.
She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There you are. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so as far to use a medium to get revenge.
It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find the one loose thread and unwind the tapestry of lies. Tapestry. Your Honor, there's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We'll believe that our cross-examination will reveal the truth behind this murder.
What the hell, Phoenix? You're putting a little bit too much on me, man.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts only out more foolishly fool drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Cross-examination after the murder!
Oh! I accidentally pressed forward! God damn it! Oh, I'll press. Oh, I could go... Oh, hold on. I could go back. Stop! My alarm's going off. Alright. Hold it! I had to go do something real quick, like. Alright. So that's why there was, like, a skip in the video. Was that because you, sesame allergy, was it?
That's right. I, think there were sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was going to be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see. Am I the only one who missed a boat here? Anyway, so were you taking a nap? Did something still happen when you were sleeping?
A little later, someone came into the room.
Press. Oh, hold it. Hold it. Do you know that time?
Do you know that time? Maybe a little before 11 a.m., something like that, I think.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant the time was when someone came into your room.
Oh, so, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. It's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? What was I talking about again?
Never mind.
Witness, about the person who entered the side room.
I was like, oh my god. Hold it.
Oh my god! Shoes! Let's get some shoes.
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess.
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
I don't know. I mean, I totally didn't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm not an only child. But wait, hold on. Hold on. Not an only child. Are we gonna see a Phoenix bro? A Phoenix 6? A 6? A sis?
But more than that, she managed to mess up the question of her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how do you feel when you saw Miss God damn it.
I hadn't seen her in so long. It was so happy in a sad way.
Hold it! You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But maybe if I was someone who didn't know about the occult, but I knew all about the Karain channeling technique.
The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, when she said...
Should I drop this line of questioning? Question further! So you really don't, So you really don't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
Nah. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to. Like, anything was strange. But...
Ah! I don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection. Could you try using it once in a while? Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? It means the world to me. I think it's important. It's very important. It means the world to me. It's very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright. Mr. Wright, Miss Meany, please amend your testimony.
like, okay, I'm fine, like, totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all. And, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal.
Like normal?
What?
Hold it! Look normal. Did she have blood on herself? Wasn't scary, was she? Blood! So there was nothing odd about the, about your sister's appearance?
Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird.
Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong. That's impossible.
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
I think I have something to present.
My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
The clothes that she had were... Fuck, I wanted to yell objection. I pressed X by accident. That was a very well spun lies, Miss Meany. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, right? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Meany, may I remind you of what you just said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and...
But I don't really think you thought that at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone like that appeared before you. The blood spray. Miss Meany? Why did you include the blood you saw in your testimony? Oh, God. If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Order. Miss Meany, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meany?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me!
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the sand, though. Is that a reference to the game? First of all, calm down, witness.
Like, I'm sorry. I like, didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Witness testimony after the murder, part 2.
Like, the side room was, like, kinda dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, like, persuaded my sister...
excuse me. That was a hiccup mixed with, like, a burp.
And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
What? Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps.
But you went to the channeling chamber in which there was sunlight. God damn it, you lie. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well. Yeah, you may have questions. You may question the witness. Alright, after the murder. Alright, let's see. Like, the side room was, like, kinda dark, you know. Hold it! Really? God damn it! Leave me alone! Stop calling! God damn it. Alright. Really? Because I thought it was a pretty bright inside that room. Don't push the subjective opinions on this court.
Like, that's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Like, okay.
Breathe. Let me out of here.
So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended in with me saying, hold it.
Hold it, please. You fuck. You didn't see the blood?
Like, yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well.
That's,
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face.
Continue. Oh, I love the fact that I got a full health bar.
And I, like, persuaded my sister something that hold my hand.
Hold it! And what was your sister's Miss Meanie like at that time?
Well, she was, like, totally looked out, cause she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Alright. Hold it! Alright. Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like...
this fucking headphone keeps distracting me.
I guess maybe, like, they take her on revenge during Gray, like, made her feel... Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
I like to feel a lot better to Mr. Phoenix Wright, the sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean?
When? When you were in the side room? Were you going to the crime scene? The side room? Because the... Arrived at the crime scene? The lady could have been unconscious then, so, you know, that could have gone with it. Or we're going to the crime scene? I have no idea. I would say arrived at the crime scene, but she says she took care of it. She was going to the crime scene. Just we're in the side room, arrived at the crime scene, and all these are good choices. Well, the old keep doing this until something happens. Damn it! We're in the side room. Blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about when you were in the side room, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
What should I do? Oh god. Press harder? Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I totally can't. Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix, Wright.
I wonder if I put too much faith in Nini's ability to do anything with the brain. No good. Can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in a statement, he'll end the trial. I know. We have to get it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen. We can't give up. Alright, I'll choose the second one. Ah. Alright, let's try that again. Hold it! Hold it! Alright, let's try this again. Let's try the second option. Why not? Huh? I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
No, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder! I think I chose the right one. Think harder! I know you can remember something.
I totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to the court. God damn it. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all important? It's very important. I asked because it's very important. Ow! I just swallowed water wrong? No, I swallowed it so hard I ended up hurting my freaking throat and all the way down. Bleeding all the way down until it went down to my stomach. It hurt like a fucking bitch. Holy hell. Swallowing water wrong since 1993. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Meany, if you will, please include a statement about it in your testimony.
I don't get why, but okay.
Alright.
I didn't see anyone on the chamber on the way to the channeling chamber.
Well, I would think that's a lie because Pearl said she was there, so... You done fucked up. You fucked up. Objection!
Objection, sir.
Objection. You say that you see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber? However, that is impossible.
What do you mean?
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So what about this child? I just so happens that at the time of the murder, damn it, murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Yep. Which means anyone walking through the area would have seen her. So, Miss Meany, what do you have to say to that? What the fuck was that? As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at that time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous! It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. Was it the urn? I don't know. Wow, what a sort of foolish... There is no way someone walking around the winding road could have not noticed Pearl, because she was fixing the urn, right? Take that! This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot. What is this going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl's broke it, that's why. She broke the urn. Ugh! Why? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? This urn was broken around the time that the channeling started. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What does that look like? That looks like some horror movie. I can't recall where it's from. What? Miss Meanie? Pearl was there, in the winding way at that time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I have to declare that you're legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie. You're a masterful liar! Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she says is the witness. So, Miss Minnie, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About what were you doing at the time of the murder, of course. Or where were you really? The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? There's no way, because I would contradict myself if I said yes. Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I said that is not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. A juicy contradiction. A contradiction? Where's that contradiction?
Help me, Mia!
It's in her testimony just now, I guess? Earlier in your testimony, Miss Meanie, you made the following statement.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So, like, what does, like, that have to do with anything?
It's very simple, Miss Meanie. How did you know that fact?
How did...
I concede that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling room. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could have not known that. Which means, Miss Minnie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. However, you didn't go there by the way of Winding Way. But look at the Manor Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the Winding Ray. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Meanie, please answer this question. Don't ask a question of all of baseless assumptions, if you please. Well, I suppose since you're putting it on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah! The only person who could have had killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Meenie. So now's the time to prove it. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Oh no. Where was the witness when the murder took place? In the channeling chamber, right? That's what I would put? It would be the channeling chamber, correct? Miss Nini was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Meanie was at the scene of the crime. Or Meanie. Whatever. Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, this is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
Meh,
You hiding behind there. Stop acting all whack, girl. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen.
Ugh! Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone be hanging behind the folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being such a pin on me, slime ball.
Now, Miss Minnie. One so young as you shouldn't, be saying.
Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am.
Sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along.
The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Why does she look like that? That is ridiculous. Where's the box thingy, right? Fucking, my, what the fuck? Move, you bitch! Okay. My controller didn't work for a while. Alright, where's the clothing box? Right here. Miss Minnie, how you were able to hide the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside the box. That tiny little box, no person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. A lot of disproves you when you were hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should have known. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you could prove what the clothing book was at the clothing box was? Clothing box was at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I got evidence, and now I can present a piece of evidence that will prove it. This clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. The folding screen. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that whole thing.
What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole, about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have I heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole in the same height. That's right. I hope this opens your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit the box in the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Minnie, you are hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for the chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order. So what are you saying?
Then Mr. Phoenix, right? What about this picture? Are you saying that this person in this photo is Miss Eeny Meeny? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eeny Meeny, you were hiding inside the clothing box all along. And you were in a medium costume to masquerade as Maya Fey!
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
Bravo!
Stop! I can't stand to listen any more of this foolishness. And that's the case, Mr. Phoenix, right? That I have the proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved to the clothing box at the scene of the crime, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Alright, excuse me, my voice hurts. Alright, before I make this, I need to start recording. It was running on 30 minutes, brah. Alright, correct, it's not possible. It really is impossible for one person to do all that preparation, that is. Ugh! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait! Miss Von Karma,
You said it was not possible for one person, correct? Well, you can't be serious. Look at the holes ripped in it. Miss Meanie? You had an accomplice. Alright, where's Morgan at? Take that!
This person!
If it wasn't someone from Karain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. If it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have the box to use. Morgan Fae. Isn't that the wonderful lady we the witness had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Meanie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Oh, going crazy. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself in the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in the medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for this crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Bang. Dr. Gray was actually not dead yet. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. Oh! I thought they shot from the box, but it was actually... Alright. Shot at the box, because she was there to it. Okay. Alright. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... I think the gun was fired... Oh, no, yeah, okay. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, the gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why upon hearing the shots we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood, and pretended to be Maya Fey. But this sort of deception would have been easy to see through, which is precisely why Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and phone the police. Hurry! What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind the murder. Is she gonna laugh? Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Ugh. Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, all you still by chance evolving. But when is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely! Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood will lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And this is... if that witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Working together with the medium, pretending to be one putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such a foolish thing? Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Meenie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where's her motive?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
Motive? That's... I didn't say she had no motive here. I have to think of the motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason he wanted Dr. Gray dead is... Because your sister died!
Ha! Just as I thought, you bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix.
It's great. Now even she's calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Because through the accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? It's been over a half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then I would have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her errant self. However, you see... Pathetic Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
What?
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Minnie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You didn't have any true decisive pieces to evidence to demonstrate your point.
Tis so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
Ah!
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See? That's what I, told you. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie.
Whoa. Very well. I now conclude that the cross-examination Miss Eenie Meenie.
Was it Mia? Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute.
Alright.
You can't lose here. You have to finish in your faith. You have to have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculous, messed up plan for a murder, but you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why she had to kill Dr. Gray. There's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in the fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim that way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this?
Yes, I can.
I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive.
Too bad, you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Ah!
Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah!
Avant Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will blow you out of my way.
No way!
Very well. The court will take 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a second.
Oh god. To be continued. Well, he bullshits his way through everything in life.